So welcome to this topic on agglomerative hierarchical clustering. This comes under the fourth unit. So basically here you can expect some problems on this clustering method. Coming to the basic concept of agglomerative hierarchical clustering, what is this? See basically here also the logic is same. You have to first group the objects or cluster the objects. The method is a little different. So there are two methods here. One is agglomerative and one is divisive method. What is this agglomerative method? Start with the points as individual clusters and at each step merge the closest pair of clusters. Okay, though this actually we'll be discussing in the next slides which is there in the syllabus, how to perform clustering using the agglomerative. Another one is divisive. Here you start with one big cluster and then you go on dividing that into subcluster. And the hierarchical clustering will be basically shown in the form of dendrogram or subclusters. Okay, these are the basic two things. One is dendrogram, you can show. This is the dendrogram which shows how the objects are clustered. So basically if you see this dendrogram, P2 and P3 are clustered together first. Next P2, P3 is clustered with P4. Next P1 is clustered with P2, P3, P4. And here also this is another way of representing the clustering. P2, P3 is first clustered. Next P2, P3 is clustered with P4. Next all these three are clustered with P1. So this will be solving it a problem. Before that, let us see what are the methods available for the basic agglomerative hierarchical clustering. So this is the algorithm given. First compute the proximity matrix. Proximity matrix means it is the distance matrix. It is called as the distance matrix. We have to first calculate the distance matrix using Euclidean distance. Then merge the closest two clusters. Then update the distance matrix or proximity matrix to reflect the proximity or the distance between the new cluster and the original cluster until only one cluster remains. So basically here you have three methods. One is the min link, max link, and another one is the group average. Okay. So basically three methods are there and problems will be asked on this. What is min link? Min link means you have to define the cluster proximity as the proximity between the closest 2 points. So here you will merge the closest 2 points. Okay. In max link you will merge the farthest 2 points, means the 2 points which are far from each other. In group average you will take the average pairwise proximity and then merge. So this will be more clear when I go for the problem. One by one we will see in the next slides how to solve, how to cluster using min link, max link and group average. Okay, let us start with the problems. The first problem is the agglomerative clustering matrix is given. Okay, and in this matrix you are supposed to find how the 6 points A, B, C, D, E, F are clustered using the single link or min method of agglomerative hierarchical clustering. So I hope you understood the basic objective. Objective is these points are given, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, and these numbers represent the distance between each of the points. For example, 0.71 represents distance from B to A. 5.66 represents distance from C to A. Like that, 2.50 represents a distance from F to B. Now, your job is to cluster these points A, B, C, D, F using the single link or min method of the agglomerative hierarchical clustering technique. Okay, now before I go to the procedure of how to do that, please observe here. This diagonal element is 0 because distance from A to A is 0, B to B is 0, C to C is 0, like that. But if you see, the upper diagonal elements are same as the lower diagonal elements, right? Please observe here. The distance from B to A is 0.71 and it is same as distance from A to B is 0.71. That is because distance from C to A is equal to distance from A to C. So actually you need not compute one of the lower diagonal or upper diagonal elements. You can either compute the lower diagonal elements, or you can either compute the upper diagonal elements, because if you calculate any one of them, the rest is same. Okay, anyway, this matrix will be given for you. Your job is to cluster these elements. Now how do you group those elements? So let us start here. Now please see which is the least number here among these numbers. These are the distances, right? Which is the least number? The least number is 0.50. This 0.50 corresponds to the 2 points, distance between the points F and D. So you are going to merge F and D, or D and F, in the first step. That's what he has done here. Please here D and F is merged, because the distance is 0.5, which is the least among all the distances. So D and F is merged. Write the other points A, B, C. DF is merged E. A, B, C. DF is merged E. Now go on calculating the distances. Actually the distance from B to A will be same, 0.71, as given in the original problem. Distance from C to A is same, 5.66, as given in the original problem. Only thing you have to calculate is distance from DF to A, DF to B, DF to C, right? What is the distance from DF to A? It's very simple. Please concentrate here. The distance from DF to A is the minimum of the distance from D to A and F to A. That's what is given here. Distance from D, F to A is minimum of distance from D to A or minimum of distance from F to A. Okay. So what is the distance from D to A? The distance from D to A is 3.61. Right. What is the distance from F to A? F to A is 3.20. So the minimum between 3.61 and 3.20 is 3.20. Okay, again I'll repeat. You are calculating the distance from D, F to A. You have to use the min method or the single link method. So distance from D, F to A is minimum of the distance from D to A or F to A. Which is the minimum? That minimum you should write here. What is the distance from D to A? D to A is 3.61. What is distance from F to A? F to A is 3.20. So 3.20 is less than 3.61. So it is 3.20. I'll continue. You will better understand. Now what is the distance from D, F to B? What is the distance from D, F to B? It is the minimum of D to B or F to B. Okay. What is D to B? Please see this original matrix. D to B is 2.92, right? And F to B is 2.50. This is what is given here. Which is the minimum? 2.50. So 2.50 is written here. Similarly, please calculate distance from D, F to C. It is nothing but, because we are using the single link min method, distance from D, F to C is minimum of D to C or F to C. What is D to C? What is D to C? D to C is 2.24, right? What is F to C? F to C is 2.5. So minimum is 2.24, that is written here. So your job is done. Other distances are same because they have not been merged. So don't worry about the other distances. You just go on calculating the distance of the merged cluster. Fine. Now what you do is again repeat the same process. Which is the minimum among this? Again, if you observe here, I have not calculated the distances above this above diagonal because it is same. Distance from B to A is 0.71, right? Distance from A to B will also be 0.71. So don't waste your time in calculating these distances again. Either you calculate the upper diagonal elements or lower diagonal elements. Okay. Distance from C to A is 5.66. So A to C will also be 5.66. Don't waste your time here. Among these numbers, which is the least one? Yes, the one which I have highlighted here, 0.71. So 0.71 is the least one. So you merge B and A here. So A, B is merged. Fine. First, in the first step, D, F was merged because 0.5 was the least one. The next step, A and B are merged because 0.71 is the least distance. Again, you repeat the same process. Here you go on calculating distance from C to A comma B. How do you calculate distance from C to A comma B? It is nothing but minimum of distance of C to A or C to B. What is C to A? 5.66. What is C to B? 4.95. So minimum is 4.95. Fine. Next, you again calculate. How do you calculate distance from D comma F to A comma B? Please see here this line. Distance from D comma F to A comma B. Please see here. How do you calculate? Minimum of distance between D to A or D to B or F to A or F to B. That's all. Again I will repeat. Distance from D comma F to A comma B is minimum of D to A or D to B or F to A or F to B. Fine. What is D comma A? D to A 3.61. What is D to B? 2.92. What is F to A? 3.2. What is F to B? 2.5. So minimum is 2.5. Okay. Similarly, you calculate distance from E to A comma B. Minimum of E to A or E to B. What is E to A? E to A is 4.24. E to B is 3.54. So you'll get minimum 3.54. The other numbers are same, so he has not given that. Other numbers you can copy from this matrix, right? D comma F to C will be same. D comma F to C will be 2.24, same. E to C will be same, 1.41. So again, now what you do? Again, please don't calculate the numbers above this diagonal. Why? Tell me. Because 4.95 is the distance from C to A comma B. It will be same as A comma B to C. So no need to calculate again here. Okay, he has given it, but no need to calculate this. Don't waste your time here. Either you calculate below the lower diagonal or above the upper diagonal, it's enough. Okay. Now the thing is, again you should find the minimum distance in this. The minimum is 1. 1 corresponds to the points E and D comma F. So you merge E and D comma F. So you'll get D comma F comma E. He has written in alphabetical order. I hope you understood. The smallest one is 1. So you merge the points E and D comma F. You will get D comma F comma E as the new cluster, new group. Now again what you do? You write the remaining points A comma B C. Now you calculate the distance from D comma F E to A comma B. How will you calculate? Please see here. This is the line where it is calculating the distance from D comma F comma E to A comma B. Okay, so now how will you calculate? Again I am repeating here. How will you calculate distance of D comma F comma E to A comma B? It is the minimum of D to A or D to B or F to A or F to B or E to A or E to B. So you get those distances from this original matrix. D to A is 3.61, D to B is 2.92. Among this the minimum is 2.50. That will be the distance. Again among these numbers, please tell which is the minimum. Yes, 1.41 is the minimum. So you merge D comma F comma E with C. So you'll get like this, D comma F comma E with C. Now how do you calculate the distance of D comma F comma E comma C with this to A comma B? So it is nothing but minimum of D to A or D to B or F to A or F to B or E to A or E to B or C to A or C to B. You get it from original matrix and the minimum is 2.5. So now what has happened now? Initially you started with 6 points, right? Now you merged all those points and got a single cluster. That is called as a agglomerative hierarchical clustering, because you have started with 6 different points and then you got one big cluster. Now you have to show that in the form of a dendrogram. That's what he has asked here. How do you show it in the form of a dendrogram? Please see here. Which is the first point that was merged? F and D, or D and F was first merged, right? So D comma F is merged here with a distance of 0.5. Next, which was merged? A and B, right? What was its distance? 0.71. So A and B are merged with a distance of 0.71. Next, which was merged? D and F was merged with E. So if you see here, D and F was merged with E with a distance of 1. Here next, which was merged? 1.41, that is DFE was merged with C. So DFE was merged with C. Fine. Next, finally, this entire thing DFEC was merged with AB. So you got with 2.5. Similarly, for nested cluster diagram also is repeated same thing. Initially, first time D and F was merged. Okay. Next, A and B was merged. Next, DFE was merged. Okay, please see here. Next, CDFE was merged, right? And finally, the entire thing was merged. It is a simple method. You just have to practice that. Okay, the next problem is again same thing, agglomerative hierarchical clustering only, but here he has used you have to cluster the points using complete link or MAGS. Okay, it is called as MAGS. Again, they will give the proximity matrix. You have to cluster these 5 points. You have to cluster these 5 points in such a way that you have to use this complete link MAGS, agglomerative hierarchical clustering. Okay, the proximity matrix is given here. You are supposed to cluster the 5 points using the complete link or the MAGS, agglomerative hierarchical clustering method. Please remember there are 3 methods: min link, which we saw earlier. This is the MAGS link, and next one is group average link. So again, you please start with the same thing, which is the smallest distance here. The smallest distance is 2. So you merge the points 3 and 5. That's what is done in the first step. 3 and 5 are merged. Now you calculate the distance from 1 to 3 and 5. Will you calculate from 1 to 3 and 5? Minimum of 1 to 3 and 1 to 5. What is the distance from 1 to 3 or 3 to 1? It is 3. 3 comma 1 to 5. What is distance from 5 to 1? 11. So 3 comma 11, you have to take the maximum. Please see here, it's the only difference between the previous method and this method. You have to take the maximum. In the previous problem, we took the minimum. Here we are taking the maximum. So 11 will be substituted here. Again, I will repeat. Distance from point 1 to 3, 5 is maximum of 1 to 3 and 1 to 5. Maximum of 1 to 3 and 1 to 5. What is distance from 1 to 3? Or 1 to 3 means 3 to 1. Same. 3 comma 1 to 5. What is 5 to 1? 11. Maximum is 11. Okay, next you calculate distance from 2 to 3, 5. Maximum of 2 to 3 and 2 to 5. You have to write. What is distance from 2 to 3? It is same as 3 to 2, 7. What is distance from 2 to 5? 5 to 2, same, 10. So 10 is the maximum value. Fine. Similarly, you please continue like that. Next, you calculate distance from 4 to 3, 5. It is nothing but maximum distance from 4 to 3 or 4 to 5. What is 4 to 3? Distance is 9. Max of 9 comma 4 to 5 or 5 to 4, 8. Distance max of 9 comma 8 is 9. So 9 is substituted here. Now I have shown here only the calculations from 1 to 3, 5, 2 to 3, 5, 4 to 3, 5. Why? Because distance from 2 to 1 is same, right? It is already given here. 2 to 1 is 9. 4 to 1 is 6. 4 to 2 is 5. So no need to calculate this. Only we are calculating the distance from the newly merged cluster to the other points. Again repeat the same process. In this, which is the minimum? So now don't select the maximum. Only while calculating the distance you select the maximum. Otherwise you please select the minimum here, which is the minimum number here, 5, right? So since 5 is the minimum number, which points will merge? 2 and 4. That's what he has done here. 2 and 4 are merged. 3, 5 was already merged. In this case, since 5 is minimum, we merged 2 and 4. We got 2, 4. Remaining point is 1. That's what is written here. Do the same thing. Diagonally do the zeros. Then 1, 2, 3, 5 is same here. Already it is calculated. 1, 2, 3, 5 is 11. No need to calculate. Now you have to calculate distance from 2, 4 to 3, 5. How will you calculate? Because we have to use complete link or max link. Distance from 2, 4 to 3, 5 is max of 2 to 3, 2 to 5, or 4 to 3, or 4 to 5. Please see this matrix. Maximum distance from 2 to 3, 2 to 5, 4 to 3, or 4 to 5. 2 comma 3. What is the distance? 3 comma 2. Same. 2 comma 3 is same as 3 comma 2. It is 7. 7 comma 2 comma 5 means 5 comma 2. 10. Then 4 comma 3 means 9. Then 4 comma 5 means same as 5 comma 4. It is 8. So maximum among this is 10. So that's why 10 is coming here. Next, calculate distance from 2 comma 4 to 1. How do you calculate? Maximum of 2 to 1 or 4 to 1. What is 2 to 1? Max of 2 to 1 or 4 to 1. What is 2 to 1? 9. 9 comma 4 comma 1 is 6. Maximum is 9. Okay. Once you got this, again repeat the same process. Which is the smallest number? Smallest number is 9. Now which points you have to merge? You have to merge 1 with 2, 4. So 1, 2, 4. Fine. Remaining points are 3, 5. Now you calculate the distance from 3, 5 to 1, 2, 4. How do you calculate? Or 1 to 4 to 3, 5. One and the same. Okay. Here he has calculated. It is nothing but max of 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 or 2 to 3 or 2 to 5 or 4 to 3 or 4 to 5. So we'll get 11. That is substituted here. And finally the entire points have been merged with a distance of 11. How do you draw the dendrogram here? This is for complete linkage. Okay. Don't see this diagram. This diagram you please see. First, which one we merged? Tell me which one we merged. We merged 3 and 5. That's what is given here. 3 and 5 were merged with a distance of 2. Next, which one we merged? We merged 5. We merged 2 and 4 with a distance of 5. Fine. Next, we merged 1 with 2 and 4, right, with a distance of 9. Next, we merged 3, 5 with 1, 2, 4. 3, 5 we merged with 1, 2, 4 with a distance of 11. That's what is given here. Now the thing is, in the exam, for the same table, they might ask you to do min, max and group average. Group average I'll do next one. They will give the proximity matrix in the exam and ask you to do calculate do the clustering using min method, max method and group average method. Okay. Now since because of lack of time, what I have done is, this diagram is showing the single linkage, means min method for this matrix. Okay. Now what you have to do is, just repeat what we did in the previous problem. You have to take the minimum number 2 again. Okay. Now instead of doing max here, you have to write the minimum here. That's all in the min method. Okay. And you will get like this. You please try to do this in the what is that, in your home, and try to you see whether you are getting the same answer using min method. Fine. Okay, I'll come to the last problem on agglomerative hierarchical clustering. So now you have to use they have asked you to use the group average method. Okay, they have asked you to use the group average method to cluster these 5 points. Fine. You have to cluster these 5 points using the group average method and produce the clusters. For the finding, clustering using this method, this is the formula. where proximity is the distance between x and y, mi is the number of points in cluster I, Ci, and mj is the number of points in cluster Cj. It will be more clear as I proceed. Now see here which is the smallest number. Smallest number is 2. So what you do? As before, you will merge the points 3 and 5. That's what is done. 3, 5 is merged here. So once 3 and 5 are merged, other points have to be written here. 1, 2 and 4 are written here. Now your job is you have to find the distance from 3, 5 to 1, 3, 5 to 2, right? Other things will be same because distance from 2 to 1 is same, 9. Distance from 4 to 1 is 6. Distance from 4 to 2 is 5, right? So your job is to find which entries 3, 5 to 1, fine, 3, 5 to 2 and 4 to 3, 5, because they are finding the distance from the merged cluster to the points. How do you find the distance from 3, 5 to 1? That is written here. Distance from 3, 5 to 1 is distance from 3, 5 to 1 is the distance of 3 to 1 plus 5 to 1 divided by the number of points. 2 star 1 is given. Don't get confused. Average you know how to calculate, right? What is the, how many points are there? Distances are there in the numerator? 3, 1 and 5, 1. Only 2 distances. So d 3, 1 plus d 5, 1 divided by 2. That's all. What is 3, 1? 3, 1 is 3. That's what is given here. Plus what is 5, 1? 5, 1 is 11. 3 plus 11 by 2 is 7. That is written here. Okay. Next, distance you calculate 3, 5 to 2. How do you calculate? Using the group average method. Distance from 3, 5 to 2 is distance of 3 to 2 plus 5 to 2 divided by 2. That's what is given here. Please see here. We have calculated the distance from 3, 5 to 2. 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 2 divided by 2. 3, 2 is 7, correct? Plus 5, 2 is 10, correct? Divided by number of points 2, which is 8.5. You will get 8.5. Next, 4 to 3, 5. What do you calculate? 4 to 3 plus 4 to 5 divided by 2. That's what is given here. He has given 1 star 2 as denominator because number of points in first cluster is 1, number of points in second cluster is 2. That's why 1 into 2. But you don't have to worry. You just do the average because 2 points are there in the numerator. Just do the average by divided by 2. So 4 to 3 is 9, right? 4 to 5 is same as 5 to 4. It is 2. 4 to 5. Yeah, it is same as 5 to 4, which is 8. Right? So 9 plus 8 divided by 2 is 8.5. That's what is given here. Now in this, which is the minimum? 5 is the minimum. So now which points will be merged? This point 2 with 4 will be merged. That's what is done here. 2, 4 is merged. 3, 5 was already merged. The remaining point is 1. So now your job is you calculate distance from 2, 4 to 1, then 3, 5 to 2, 4 because the others remain the same. So how do you calculate distance from 2, 4 to 1? Same as before. Here is given. Distance from 2 to 1 plus 4 to 1 divided by the number of points. You will get 7.5. Next, distance from 3, 5 to 2, 4. How will you calculate? 3, 5 plus distance from 3 to 2 plus 3 to 4 plus 5 to 2 plus 5 to 4. Okay, you will get 8.5. Again, minimum is 7. Number minimum is 7. So again, you will merge 1 with 3, 5. So you will get 1, 3, 5. and the remaining was 2 4. Now your job is you calculate distance from 2 4 to 135. How do you calculate? Distance from 2 4 to 135 is distance from 2 to 1 plus 2 to 3 plus 2 to 5 plus 4 to 1 plus 4 to 3 plus 4 to 5 divided by the number of points here. The numerator number of points was 6, so it will be 6. Okay, just it will be 8.16 you will get. So this is what you got here. Now you do the dendrogram. How do you do the dendrogram? First, which point was merged? 2 was merged. Sorry, 3 and 5 were merged because 2 was the smallest number. So 3 and 5 are merged with 2 as the distance. Next, which was merged? 2 with 4 was merged with a distance of 5. So 2 and 4 are merged with a distance of 5. Next, which was merged? 3 5 was merged with 1. 3 5 was merged with 1 with a count of 7. Next, 2 4 was merged with 135. 2 4 was merged with 135. This represents 135 with a distance of 8.16. Similarly, nested cluster diagram also you can draw. First 3 5 was merged, so draw it here. Next 2 4 was merged, draw it here. Next 3 5 with 1, draw it here. 3 5 with 1. Next 3 5 with 2 4. So the entire thing. Sorry, the 1 3 5 with 2 4, the entire thing. Okay, this is the complete problem here. So again I will repeat. In the exam, they might give a proximity matrix like this and ask you to apply all the 3 methods: min, max and group average. Now the small theory part that is left is what is the time and space complexity of the hierarchical clustering algorithm. It is shown that the space complexity is m square, where m is the number of data points, number of records, and the time is given by m square log m, again where m is the number of data points. So basically, because it is a square, as you can understand, it limits computationally it is very high. Hierarchical clustering, its computational time and space both are very high because of the squared space and time complexity. Now the major problems here that is faced in hierarchical clustering is lack of a global objective function. In k-means, if you remember, there was a centroid, but here there is no objective function. It just goes on calculating the min max, and which can lead to a little bit loss in the choosing the better cluster. Then ability to handle different cluster size. It is able to produce clusters which are not identified in the k-means. Then merging decisions are final. Once you merge 2 clusters, you cannot go back. What are the strengths and weaknesses? The strength is that basically this requires a hierarchy, and wherever application like we want a taxonomy to be created, then this algorithm works better, and also it produces better quality clusters, and as before it is able to handle clusters of different sizes. The major weakness is it is expensive in terms of computation and storage, and all mergers are final because noisy and high dimensional data and document data, if they are there, it causes a trouble in the clustering. Yeah, basically in this topic I just want to summarize. In the hierarchical clustering, you might expect the algorithm in the exam. They will ask you to write the algorithm, and also you might expect the problem where the complete link, max, that is complete link means max link, okay, min means single link, and group average. These 3 methods can be asked. You will be asked to solve the problem on that, along with the strengths and weaknesses and time and space complexities. Thank you.